Kimberly Garth and welcome to the Petals Bloom channel, which is aimed at giving practical advice to single Christian women. So welcome back to all my subscribers, and if you are new to my channel, it is such a pleasure having you. And please subscribe if you like my content. Choosing a spouse is one of those decisions that can weigh heavily on you. So how do you determine if you have met the one for you, your complementary fit? So here are 4 scenarios that might sound familiar to you. Scenario 1. Harry said that God told him that you are to be his wife. You never saw Harry in that light, but if God said, who are you to doubt God? Should you really consider Harry as your future spouse? Scenario 2. Your friend Jake tells you that he wants to marry you. You nearly fainted. You never had your eyes on Jake, but he's a respectable man who loves the Lord. Could he be the one for you? Scenario 3. You have a serious crush on Tom. He's the man of your dreams and perfect in nearly every way. You're hoping that he's the one for you. But is he really the one for you? Scenario 4. You've been in a relationship with Ronnie for a while, but you don't know if you want to marry him. Would you be happy with Ronnie as your husband? So before you get manipulated into a marriage, end up choosing unwisely, or waste your precious time and emotions on the wrong man, consider the 6 tests below to determine if he's the one for you. Test 1. What is God saying to you? So block out all the noise and talk to God about Harry, Jake, Tom, or Ronnie. Both you and the guy should feel a sense of God's peace about marrying each other. If you do not feel God's peace, do not proceed. On this monopoly board of getting married, do not pass go. So more on Harry, the guy who said that God told him you are to be his wife. If Harry sincerely believes that God told him that you are to be his wife, then he needs to be quiet and allow God to speak to you about him. Men like Harry want to abscond from the hard but important task of pursuing a woman, gaining her trust, and winning her heart. It is a lazy, shortcut route and also manipulative. God will not guilt you or manipulate you into marrying a particular person. So Harry might be a sincere follower of Jesus, but he needs some more time to grow up. Test 2. Do your parents like him? In my young naive years, I did not hold my parents' opinion about my future spouse in high regard. The switch in my perspective came when I heard a speaker say that if you really believe that a person is the one for you and your parents do not like the person, then it is in your best interest to pray more about it and even find out why they don't like him. So let me talk more about your parents and the importance. Marriage is the joining of families, and believe me, you want peace and amiable relationships among them. If you do not have that, it will eventually put unnecessary stress on your marriage. You want your parents and your future in-laws to be champions of your marriage and not enemies. God is quite able to change your parents' heart toward the man you like or change your heart toward him. Either way, I would not recommend proceeding until your parents are okay with your prospective marriage partner. Proverbs 21 says, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, like the rivers of water. He turns it wherever he wishes. So God can change hearts. So if the guy you like is wise, he should also be seeking to win the hearts of your parents. It is particularly important that your father approves of him. Our fathers are there to protect us and can easily spot a fraud. If your father is absent for some reason, it is advisable to allow your brother, uncle, or male spiritual leader to play this role in your life. A man can see through other men. You also want your husband to know that he is accountable to another man to take good care of you. Test 3. Is he maturing in godly character? Marriage is for the long haul, so you need to open your eyes to soberly discern if the guy you like has what it takes to make a good husband and a father. his voice and good looks will eventually wither. However, character becomes sweeter and richer as it grows. So questions to consider if he's growing in godly character. Is he actively growing in his relationship with the Lord, with evident changes in his views and behaviors? When things get tough, does he quit? Is he responsible as an adult? How does he deal with conflict? Does he say one thing and do the complete opposite? Does he make excuses for sinful behaviors? What is his reputation among his family, friends, and co-workers? So open your eyes, ladies, before it is too late. If you are love-struck, love-blind, or prone to be guilt-motivated, see test 4 below. Test 4. What do your spiritually mature friends think about him? You may not be seeing clearly, but your friends should have 20/20 laser vision. Once, I nearly considered a man who wanted to marry me, but he was just not my cup of tea. So I did pray about it and I decided to seek counsel as well. I was advised by my friend that loving God with my mind involves utilizing my God-given intellect in decision making. So after using my brain, I decided that he was not my complementary fit. I have never regretted that decision. So when it comes to a husband, seeking wise counsel is absolutely necessary. Proverbs 15:22 says, plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors they succeed. Test 5. Do you like and enjoy the guy? If you are going to be spending the rest of your life with him, then it is certainly better if you actually like the guy and enjoy his company. He will be in your presence constantly after you marry. Does that scare you, or are you looking forward to that? So other questions to ponder. Does his presence irritate you? Do you look forward to spending time with him? Do you laugh together? Are you comfortable being yourself around him? Do you share similar core convictions? Do you admire and respect the man that he is now? Does war or peace characterize your current relationship with him? So I remember liking a guy, but nearly every conversation with him left me exasperated. He loved the Lord, had strong convictions, and was quite good looking. But a marriage with him would have been more stressful than pleasurable. Test 6. Can you do ministry together? For Christians, marriage goes beyond companionship, sex, having children, and building wealth. Marriage between a Christian man and a Christian woman should be focused on building God's kingdom together. Questions to ask. Currently, does he wholeheartedly support your ministry? Do you see yourself coming alongside him and supporting him in his ministry? Can you work together well to build God's kingdom? From my observation, serving God together as a couple seems to be a key ingredient to a satisfying and lasting marriage. So ladies, if the guy passes the above test, then perhaps you may have found your complementary fit. Woo! If he fails only one of the above tests, you need to be very careful, because marriage and family are too important to choose a misfit. So check out the entire article on my blog, petalsbloom.com. I have placed the link in the description below. And to help you further evaluate the guy that you like, get your freebie religion or relationship test before you date or marry him in my resource library. See the link also in the description box. So what other tests should you use to determine who to marry? As always, your opinion is crucial. Comment below and let me know. If you have any other questions, please connect with me on Instagram at petals.bloom. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified of upcoming videos. Thanks for tuning in to the Petals Bloom channel on Christian relationships. I'll see you next time with more practical advice for single Christian women. Bye!